Humans, I got a package in the mail sent from a subscriber and a friend of mine by the name of Alan. They generously sent me a whole bunch of brand new Ohuhu markers to use, and along with it, a drawing request. So I'm going to honor that drawing request by opening up a handmade paper zine, and we're going to do 2 pages. One page is the surface layer with the buildings on the outside, clouds in the sky, and underneath it's going to have all those underground buildings. Now his request is as follows. Can we get an underground city, but based off of sewer pipes, electrical wires, general infrastructure, and just cool underground structures in general? Thank you for that request, Alan. It's beautiful. So I took that idea and ran with it, adding my own little twists and turns here and there, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do both the surface and the underground worlds. Now I'm working on a smaller scale than I normally use. I thought it would be perfect for this type of paper and size of paper. Adding little bits of hills and windows and things to those buildings. And working in this scale, it makes it a lot easier to just kind of wing some of the details. You don't have to be as precise. You can just kind of create one long line for a series of windows, if you know what I mean. But we're going to just kind of add little different districts and areas, a hospital even. And a lot of these buildings, I guess, are up to your interpretation, what they are used for. Where are the people living in this world? And there's even like a little lake, underground lake off to the left there. You can see there in a little fishing pole. I even added an elevator and a whole bunch of other little sporadic details just off the top of my head. Just trying to keep it within the theme of his drawing request. Now, I think my personal favorite is those smaller cube-like stacks of buildings towards the middle there. I think that's probably where I'd like to explore the most. And I'm wondering who actually lives here. Are there humans, or are there little like mole creatures, or just ants? Maybe this is an advanced form of ant civilization. Now towards the bottom you can see I added some like sludge. Now I added some clouds to the top, mainly to avoid coloring large spaces, but also clouds are really cool. I like them. And then we're going to grab those brand new markers that Alan generously sent to me and start coloring the entire piece, which definitely transforms it. So I'm going to be quiet for just a little bit and let you watch the process, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I am back, and I got myself a nice cup of coffee. Now after finishing up the coloring and shading of some of these areas, we called it good. Look at that. It's pretty neat. And the paper kind of adds an almost a vintage effect to this drawing. The way the colors react to the paper looks pretty neat. Thanks for watching, everybody. I thank you for staying to the end of the video. Here's a little quarter for scale to show you how small the drawing actually is. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Let me know in the comments who lives here, what's going on. Oh, I also added some faces to the clouds. All right, have a good one.